1, 2, 3. Do we have sound? All right, we got sound. All right, here we go. So let's get started. Take a couple shots here. So we're gonna work on the 4 rail shots. Medium, aim, slide, draw. Put a ball in there. Okay. Understood. Understood. All right. All right, so here we go. I'm getting very close. Very close.
Я только, в принципе, я так предполагаю, но вроде бы я тоже. В том году было 12 279, а сейчас 11 500.
Ну я что?
Не, я просто.
Hey Omar, how was your day? I'm working on the 4-rail kicks. You know, tough day. A lot of work, snow today in Milwaukee, so then it got sunny. So just decided to do a short practice on the 4-rail kicks because I'm not very good at it. Remind me, where are you from again? I forgot, I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, well, this is all about practice. You don't see anybody else practicing but me. And then they all root for underdog, right? Hey, Regino. Algeria, yeah. Now I remember. Yep. Salam alaikum, brother. Here we go. You know, sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. So you have to kind of build that consistency with the shot so you know what you're doing. 2 times I'm going into the side pocket. That means too much draw and it's going wide. So now 3 times in the side pocket. See, it seems like I'm shooting the same shot, but every time is a different outcome. So I go here. There you go, closer. So I hit the first diamond on this side all the time. So a lot of times I'm hitting that diamond. Now it's even second diamond. Hey Montgomery, what? That's what it's asking. It says right here a slight draw. There you go. You are correct. So I got that 4-rail system. So just working on the first one. Pretty close from a second diamond. Very close to a second diamond on the table. I don't have that 4-rail shot in my toolbox, so I want to get something steady and consistent here. Hey Grant, a short practice working on the 4 rails. 4 rail shot, very useful in one pocket. I do not have them in my toolbox. I'm very deadly with the 3 rail kicks or banks, but not a 4 rail. So I'm working on it. And Montgomery just fixed it for me, and look at this. I'm super steady on it now. Thank you, Montgomery. So I'm right on the money now. So I was hitting too low, so ball goes wider when you hit too low. So I'm going now slightly below center with enough power to reach the pocket. Yep. Well, you know, that's something to be said about this ICA. It's just such a beautiful tool. Just come down and shoot and shoot and shoot until you get it right. And I'm pretty, like, I got 3 in a row already, maybe. I don't know how many. Yeah, a little bit wide. That looks good. Nope. Huh. Montgomery, where are you? What am I doing wrong now? Well, call me. We'll talk about it later. I'll tell you. Yeah, that's okay. How do you like those shorts? That looks good. That looks good, guys. Look at this. Boom. Well, yeah, we'll get there. I'm swamped. I'm so busy. I'm rushing every day to home, and I'm tired. I want to do a quality time versus me being tired and rushing. We'll get together. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that looks good also. Look at this. Right on the money. Boom. All right, so we got this one going pretty steady. Bobby was banking pretty good that day. But then there was a mongoose with a couple of his banks. That was deadly. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, I don't know. Put it here. Put it here. All right, let's cement this first line and try to get it. Get it in from the first time, and then we'll move on to the next line. Close, but no cigar. I know. I'm like a good politician, right? You take some and you give some. You can't beat up on the poor guy all the time. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we got this one going. Just got to remember how to hit it. In the real life, you can also parallel the line, of course. So if you're here, you can parallel like this. So now we go to a second diamond. And pretty much right now I have the lines, so it's easy to follow. And actually, you don't need any of these lines to follow. All you need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, or whatever, how many lines, 4 or 5. 5 lines to follow, that's all you need. But you still have to hit it properly. You can't just follow the line and make it. Oh, this one goes good. Wow. Boom. Yeah, I was hitting it wrong until Montgomery showed up and helped me with, and he said, well, you're hitting too low and you're going too wide, and there you go. And we fixed it right away. So this is excellent for 8-ball last pocket, right? If you got a bunch of balls here, blockers, and you cannot make the ball, right? You got the blockers here, and that's your last shot. You have to go for the ball. That would be a cool shot, right? And it looks good, right on the money. Boom. A little bit wider than they designed it, but it's okay. So let's create, just for fun of it, a shot on the 8-ball. So there's the 8-ball. Needs to be made in this pocket. So our opponents have 3 stripes. 3 stripes like that. You can jump it, right? So we'll put it here. So you can't really jump it. There you go. So now let's do this trick. We'll remove the lines. And I can't remove the lines. Why? Huh, I can't remove the lines. What's going on? Oh well, okay. Cannot remove the lines. Alright, so let's shoot it and see if our tournament life depends on this shot. And it's $30,000 for the first prize, $10,000 for the second place. That's not bad. That is not bad. How come I can't remove the lines from this thing? Let's see. I believe it's called Shift A. Shift A. Nope, cannot. All right, maybe it's, you can remove lines on this one. All right, so this is not bad. It's actually, the second line is so easy after the first line. So if you're on this line on the second diamond, so that's a two and a third of 1, 2, and 1/3 of the diamond aim. So that's okay. We'll try that in the game. Let's try to hit the ball in there. That's going to be more fun, I think. All right. So they want to follow draw on a cue ball. That means we have to follow on a cue ball. That's not bad, huh? That is awesome. Okay. That was awesome. Let's do it again. So we have an object ball here. Come on, guys. Come on, James. How you doing, James? What's going on with snow up there? We had snow this morning, and I think it's snowing again. Wow, this is a really nice thing to do. I like that. 4-rail kicks like that. I'm gonna practice them, so I'll surprise Bobby next time with those kicks. But he will say they're easy. He always says they're dead or easy. He's playing Mark tomorrow at his house. Cue ball's gonna get right in the way. Come on. I'll play Robert tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow afternoon around 2 o'clock Milwaukee time. Two feet. Ouch. No, we had 2 inches. Grant, did you have a lot of snow at Beaver Dam? Grant, we had 2 inches here. It wasn't bad. Well, it's going to get cold on Monday. It's going to be -1 or something like that. All right, let's move on to the next line and see what's going to happen. But see, like Mike Deloder, he has reference lines from second diamond to first diamond. That's how he works. And he knows that he's got to shoot this shot, right? I believe it's a 2-rail in the corner. So from a third diamond to a first diamond, I'm sorry. And let's see how it works. Nope. It's not going in the, I forgot already. Nope. That's not where we're going. So that was probably from a force to 1. I don't remember. I forgot. Yeah, from a force diamond to first diamond. So from 4 to 1, we'll take you to the corner. And then you parallel shift from here to anywhere where the cue ball is. Here's a little bit different. They go from diamond. That's really hard. What if the ball is somewhere in the middle? I don't know yet. I didn't work on it. But so far, I'm going to try to get the lines the way they are going. Then I'll go back to what Deloder was teaching. Take a look at that. So not enough juice. So here it's going wider instead of, so I gotta go lower. Yeah. Yep. So when we were shooting from here, from the first diamond, it was almost a center ball. Here I gotta go, I think, a little lower, because now instead of coming here, I'm coming this way. Yeah, that looks better. Too low, too low. See, that's too low, but I fixed it. I fixed it. Way too low. Not enough low. Okay. Too much low. Wow. Huh. All right, gotta find that golden middle. That looks good. That looks perfect. Almost perfect. Yeah, please guys, subscribe. We had amazing, amazing stream last night with Bobby. I don't know if it's Bobby. Bobby brings the audience 37,000 guys, 37,000 views. That was crazy. Our record is 55,000 views. But Bobby definitely brings the crowd. Who wants to look at me, right? Nope. A little bit more draw. Huh. That's a touchy one. So we're going to make the experiment in a second. After I make this. That good. The light looks good. Light looks good. Right on the center. Boom. Oh, Bobby. Yeah. Hey, James, if you have a chance, look at the shorts that I posted today. Bobby was killing with those banks yesterday, guys. It was unbelievable. He was making them like God. All right, so we did this. Now we're going to put the cue ball right in between these lines. So I'll put it here anywhere in between the lines. And trying to do the same thing, so we'll see what's going to happen. Not too bad. So what I've learned about this, guys, that every player has its own system. As I said, the loader has a reference line like this for a two-rail kick. So from a fourth diamond to a first diamond on that side, right? Barely know English. Just follow a little bit, and it should take you right in the corner pocket. And from here, from this reference line, what we do, so it's somewhat like this. Cue stick a little too long. So what we do from here is we parallel shifting for our next shot. So if my cue ball, for example, is here, so this is my next line right here. So I'm shooting like this, and it's going to get me to the corner. This system is a little bit different because we're shooting from the second, third, fifth, and sixth diamond. What happened to the fourth diamond? No, that is the fourth diamond. I'm sorry, guys. So second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth diamond. So that's something different. I like the one reference line system, for example, because You don't need to remember anything. You just shift left and right, parallel shifting, and that's what you shoot. So okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. I'm just thinking out loud. That's all. All right. So let's go to a next line, and that will give us a fifth diamond. So diamond number 5. So if your ball on this line, they're asking us to shoot 3 diamonds, 0.2. So about here, as it marked. Same shot, below center, enough to get to the pocket. It looks almost there. Not enough draw. Not enough draw. So I'm shooting very low draw. I gotta get it a little bit more. Half of a tip. That looks better. Probably. Nope. Same shot. Wow. Okay. That was a nice amount of draw. So you don't have to be afraid. See, when the angle is changing, you don't have to be afraid about the draw. You can draw as much as you want. Let's try it again. So we were here. Here is very touchy because the cue ball doesn't have enough time to hit the rail and work off the rail. They grab the rail. Here, you have plenty time, plenty distance, unless we put the cue ball here, and that's going to be touchy again. So let's try again. So that was too much draw. Ooh, that was too much, way too much. That's good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Wow, overdid it again. Okay. Draw is funny. But there's still, I don't know. Are they 50-50 shots? 50%? Probably less, right? Like my 3-rail kicks with the cue ball, they are very deadly. I would say probably 80%. The kick, not the bank with the object ball. The bank with the object ball is much harder. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All right. So let's try to do the same thing, but with the object ball now, because that's much harder than just a 4-rail kick. Let's do the object ball. And they're asking for a draw. So we're going to hit above center. Okay. That was close. Now we got to get the speed down. Like we're playing one pocket, so we want to park it in there. You're gonna get in the way. No. Okay. Is he gonna get there? Come on, come on, come on, 9 ball. Yep, that's one pocket shot right there, guys. That's a beautiful, beautiful shot. Can we kick it out of there? Sure we can. All right, let's do one more. Try to get it in there. Yeah, Robert leaves probably 5 minutes away. Yep. Yeah, but he's working in the evening. He's a caretaker. He's got his own business. He's taking care of elderly people. Hey, Nelson. Welcome back. Yeah, so he's working in the evenings usually. That's why Saturday and Sunday he's available for afternoon or morning session. All right, so let's go to the very last line and see what's going to happen here, guys. That looks good to me. That looks good, guys. So I would say it's a pretty steady shot. I'll call Mike DeLauder tomorrow and ask him for a 4-rail reference line, because I don't remember what he gave me last time. It's too much info for everything. But the same way we can work on like 2-rail banks and stuff for one pocket, you know, the same reference. Where are we? Let's move this out of the way. For example, if we are here, a diamond inside of the first diamond, and we're gonna go 2 rails, so we're aiming very close to a forced diamond. I don't know if you can see, guys. Oh, you cannot see that. Okay, I'm gonna turn a little bit. Here. So we're aiming right before a forced diamond. So let's try that and see if we can get the cue ball in here. Okay, now I'm going to add a touch of left to the same shot. Too much? Too much left. Ay, ay, ay. Too much. Okay. A little bit less. All right. Still too much. Even less. Not enough. Well, anyway, gotta practice that. So we're gonna practice that stuff later. Let's finish this 4-railers. They're very nice. I like it. What if the cue ball is here? Right? So we have to like, okay, I'm going between that and this. So let's see. Close. Very close. It's very useful because like when you play in one pocket and you blocked and you got to kick your opponent's ball in the pocket, you have this tool, 4 rails. That's pretty cool. Maybe not enough power, guys. Yeah, that was weak. Kind of gonna punch it a little bit punching. That's too much draw. I saw it right away. Too much draw again. Yep. I can see how the ball starts spinning backwards when I hit it, so. Identical. Identical shot. That's better. Yep. That's better. Just the right amount of draw on that. All right, let's finish these two balls on the same line. Well, let's just mix it up and go to this line again and see if we still get this line. If we remember this line, right? It's not bad, huh, guys? That's not bad. That's excellent. All right, so what if we end up here? Then what? I think let's try that. Yeah, it works like magic. I still don't know how to save this stuff to my favorite folder. So let's see what else we can get out of this. I have no clue. It's possible to avoid double kiss. Yep, this. What's this? Hold on, guys. Oh, that's okay. This I know. This is not that hard for me. Okay, so medium aim. What medium aim means? I don't know what medium aim. Medium aim. What does it mean? Oh, that's pretty interesting. Can you see this, guys? No. Okay, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it to this side. Is it better? Yeah, okay, better. So what we need to do here is we're shooting at 2.5 diamond marks, so right here. And it's 1, 2, 3 rail kick in the side. But before we do that, since we turned everything off, right? See, I forgot already. Yeah, that's the problem with this stuff. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. So 4 to 3, 5. Yeah, that's the problem. You're gonna keep all these numbers in your head. That's tough. Got to go back to that because it's really hard. See, as soon as I turn everything off, it's hard to remember. Second diamond to here, third diamond to here. So that's okay. We'll work on that. Okay. So that was just a test drive. So maybe touch of left. Is that it? Don't know yet, guys. Touch of left worked just perfect. So the beauty of this is like for 8-ball last pocket that we play. Here's the 8-ball, and you're blocked, right? You're here, and you blocked, and you cannot make it. So, you know, you blocked completely. Can't get in there. And you have to make this ball. We'll just pretend that we were stripes at some point. And we're blocked. All right, touch of left. Here comes the 8-ball. Okay, that's cool, but I'm always wondering, because this is kind of preset lines and all that, what if the cue ball is here? And it seems to me like we're aiming right in between. I'm aiming probably at the third diamond. That's what it looks to me. And it goes wide. So it goes wide, so we don't need any English. Pretty close. But you see how, like, I don't have much playing experience compared to other guys that play a lot. So how do you know that, you know, you need a little bit of English here or you don't need English here? So that's another thing, right? It's so much information. How it has to be stored somehow systematically. It needs a system versus just remembering everything. All right, so let's try this one. Since we didn't use the English in the previous shot, I'm not going to use any English here. And you need English here. Just a little bit. Or we can widen the line a little bit so we don't rely on English. So we go slightly to the right of the line. Still not going to help. All right, so English it is. Little left, touch of left, quarter of a Q-tip. Oh, look at that. Too much. Ha. That's where Kurt is really good, because he knows all this stuff. I don't know how he knows everything, but he knows. That looks good. Nope, too much again. So basically, pretty much a touch, a very little touch of English. Nothing. And I hit too hard. So that bounced off the rail and it didn't work. That's it. That looks good. Come on. No. All right. See, this is to me, it's the low percentage shots. Unless you gotta take 100 of them and get used to it. I'm close, but it's a very touchy shot. Yeah, Kurt definitely knows how to go around the balls, how to use English in your advantage. He's been doing that forever. So, all right, a little harder hit. Pretty much no English. Short. That's too wide. See, as soon as I add a little bit left, I'm losing the cue ball instantly. Even wider. All right. Okay. We're on it. Whoa. Where are we going with this? It's a tough. All right, I figured it out. I gotta put light slightly below center, I think. That will help me. Just like those previous shots. And it goes too wide. There you go. That looks good. Oh, come on. Close. All right, let's get it in and switch to something different. I'm not very big fan of this because to me it's a very low percentage shot. I can't use it in the game to put my game on the line. Oh, come on. It looks so good on the impact and then went slightly wide. That's it. Oh, come on. So close. I got this one. No. Oh. Wow. All right, let's see what else we can get out of this. Oh, side pocket. Don't need a side pocket that much, guys. We just did that. Avoid double kissing. That's interesting. Let's try. So what they're saying, you need to bank the ball and try out all 1, 2, 3, 4 English shots to see which one will work to avoid double kiss bank. Nope, double kiss. So left doesn't work. 9 o'clock doesn't work. How about 3 o'clock? Three o'clock works, but I missed the shot. Okay. By a mile. And that's why I probably avoided a double kiss. So let's check it out again. Yeah, pretty close. So 3 o'clock is the shot, I think. 3 o'clock on the English. Oh, you guys can't see it from there. Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know how to get rid of this, because if I'll flip it, see where it goes? It goes right on top of the... how to get rid of this thing? I can't get rid of the thing. I don't know. Yeah, here you go. You can see it. I think you can see it good. So the object ball here, the cue ball here. So I need to, this is the double kiss zone. I need to avoid. Well, I don't know why this is not flipping. I have no clue. But I can always ask the guy. So 3 o'clock. So I'm overcutting the ball a little bit with all that English. 3 o'clock. A little bit, I gotta hit a little bit fuller. Getting close. Hey James, welcome to the stream. We're just practicing with our new toy, ICA training system. I gotta hit it even fuller with that English. Wow, pretty close. So what happened, Grant, when you hit 3 o'clock, a right English, it gives a left spin on the object ball. So you can hit it fuller. It's going to hit here, but since it got left spin already, it's going to swing towards the pocket. So you have to adjust for those things. Like that. See, I overdid it. Yura, привет. But definitely 3 o'clock looks to me that will avoid a double kiss. Absolutely. Every time we shoot, cut, overcut, undercut, we're avoiding a double kiss. So let's try low, just low, and see what we're going to do with it. Nope, double kiss. So I knew that low's not going to work. High is not going to work either. So basically what happens, the object ball and the cue ball come back at the same time to the same spot and doesn't have enough time to avoid the collision. Yep, that is 100% double kiss. So the verdict is 3 o'clock. So when you shoot this in one pocket and you want to avoid that double kiss, 3 o'clock. Look at that. Works like magic. Just got to make the bank, right, guys? Can I use Bobby's quote? I don't know how to bank. Oh, of course. Absolutely. Spin is crucial. Spin either helps or destroys you. But see, I'm effortlessly missing double kiss with outside English, they call it. James Grant. So if you cut in the ball on this angle and you use 3 o'clock, that's outside English. If you use 9 o'clock, that's going to be called inside English. I'm not a big fan of it because I really like it simple. 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I like that. It's much easier for me to remember. All right, we got this going. So that was pretty easy. And that is, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. And let's, oh, it's getting hot in here. Let's go to your favorite transitional studies. This is bread and butter of positioning for any game, especially for like one pocket, because you have to get to the certain spot to shoot the next shot to your pocket. So it's important to get the cue ball where it needs to go for the next shot. So this should be pretty simple. Just slightly above a tip above the center, nothing else. Just make the ball a little too hard, but I was right on the line. And the cue ball doesn't lie. If you cut the ball in the left side of the pocket, right side of the pocket, it's not going to follow this line. So if you missed it a little bit, it's going to show. As Jerry Bryce says, Whitey never lies. Right? All right, here we go. Oh, what am I doing, guys? I'm missing, and you can see the cue ball is not going where it's supposed to go. Ugh. Okay. Get it in there. Jose, welcome to the stream. Guys, if you're new and you like what you see, don't be shy, hit the subscribe button. Hitting the subscribe button is still free, you don't have to pay for anything. All right, here we go. Let's focus and make a quality shot here. Okay, slightly offline, but I'm in the target zone, right? All right, let's go to the next one, see where we at. Oh, that's that bad one. Oof. That one is tough. This one is not easy, guys. I've tried it so many times. This one you really have to work with. Nice and smooth English. So they're asking 3/4 of a tip, 10 o'clock, 10 and a half, something like that. So you can see it on the thing. So this is the north, this is the south. So this is 9, this is 3, 12, and 6. So that's where I got to hit. And I gotta hit it smooth, soft, and give it a nice spin and enough power to get the cue ball back to this side. Definitely not the way they ask. So too much contact. I mean, I think I hit too much ball. So I have to cut it to the right side of the pocket. I cut it to the left, so I hit too much ball. I overcutted it by a mile. That's a tough shot, guys. That is a tough shot. Okay, I figured it out. That's it. Here we go. Nope. No English. Yeah, this is a very, very tough shot. I'm gonna probably spend the whole practice on the shot like this to get it right. No spin. No spin on the cue ball at all. See, right now I worry about making the ball, but now I gotta make the ball with that very smooth, light spin. Nope. Didn't work again. I did it a couple times before, but better. Not the way they're asking me, but better. Yeah, some like this takes a lot of finesse. There you go, right there, guys, but not enough juice. That was the shot. Look at that point, the contact point over there, very close to what they're asking for. So very light grip, barely holding the cue stick, and putting all that nice left English. Oh yeah, but not enough. Didn't get the way, didn't get to the right spot on the short rail. Yeah, let's get 10 more minutes, guys, because I'm beat up already. Long day. Nope. No spin. No spin at all. A little bit, but not enough to grab the rail and come back the opposite way off the tangent line. Let's put some chalk on it, guys. That was a good spin, but it came down too far off the line. But the spin was there. The English was on it. I just didn't hit the ball in the right side of the pocket where I was supposed to hit it. That was good. That was good. Still a little bit too far out, but spin was there. Oh, so much spin, but too much power on the shot. Come on. I gotta hit even further to the right of the pocket to get it done. Like that, but not enough spin. I think I got the ball good, but not enough spin. Wow, that's a tough shot. Gotta get that choke on to grab the cue ball. Here we go. One more. I feel it, guys. I feel it right now. Nope, not grabbing the rail. I'm still going too far. I'm getting close to a second diamond. I need to be in the diamond and a half area. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not going in. Yeah, thanks last time helped me with it. And we got couple decent shots. So I know how to do it, but it's not happening. There you go, right there, guys. That's the shot. Come on. Oh yeah, close. That's the best one. So the verdict is it's all about where you hit the pocket. So if you hit anywhere center or closer to the left side, my side, so or this side of the pocket, then it's going way out. If you hit it into this side of the pocket, it's happening, but then you got to apply a lot of good English. So it grabs the rail on the other side and it doesn't die out before it gets there. So that was a punch. That was a punch. That was not a smooth shot, just a punch. That's how Mark shoots and Bob, right? Boom. We need finesse, guys. We need finesse. Much better. Much better, but not there yet. But it's already better. I can see it. It's happening. Well, gotta work on this. Yeah, let's do one more shot. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna spend time tomorrow. Either or, I'm gonna spend time tomorrow on this shot. This is a very important shot because it represents certain skills that I don't have. I tried to cut it as much as I could and I hit the point, which is okay. As much as I could to that side of the pocket. I tried to go here as much as I could to create more space. All right, guys. I give up for now. But just for now, for today, I'll be back with it tomorrow. And we're probably playing about 1 o'clock, between 1 and 2. I'm not sure. 1:30, 2 o'clock tomorrow with Robert. So please come back. Thank you for the likes. I see 29 likes. Very nice. Let's come back tomorrow. We'll play a little bit 9-ball, 1 pocket. It's all going to be fun. All fun. So good night, everyone. James, be safe with that 2 feet of snow that you have there. I mean, that's too much snow. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being a loyal supporters, guys. Good night, everyone.